Hello everybody, welcome to the Kent Survival channel. Thanks for clicking through to watch my latest videos. Today I've got something a little different, for me at least. It's an emergency flying ration from the RAF. Pack date is from 2009. Apparently these have been designed back in the 80s for an emergency survival kit. They're also used by the Royal Navy on submarines, I'm told. And they're designed for all environments, temperatures, jungle, desert, etc. So I believe this is a first for YouTube. I've not seen another one of these Mark 9 type flying rations. I could be wrong, I did a little search and I couldn't see anything. I do have a contents list, but I think I'm just going to get into it first and exactly how I'm going to do that. So let's just go for it. So we've got this black tape and this filament tape here. I think we're just going to unravel the filament tape first, which being old is not going to cooperate. Yeah. There we go. So as you can see, this is pretty neatly packed, pretty tightly packed with its contents. May have to zoom out a little here. Okay, so first off I can see we've got a bag here. The bag itself has a litre mark on it. I'm going to assume that's for water purification purposes. I'm just going to put that aside for the moment. There's one of these little coffee stirrers. Two of those. And we have these wire handles, which will be for the casing, which is dual purpose as mess tins. We have the instructions that come with it. I won't go through all of them now, so you can pause back then if you want to read through that. Okay, so let's start going through this. Quite tight in there. First up we have our OXO brand beef stock cubes, 6 of them. And they are shrink wrapped. I have 6 packs of sugar, look like sugar cubes in packs. Yep. 2 times white sugar cubes in each pack. Make that another 6 packs. Okay, so we've got some instant tea here, some coffee, could be some sugar in there or something. It's a beverage pack anyway, so we'll open that in a moment and have a look through it. Got a food bar, so it's going to be like a ration bar, Daytrex, that sort of thing. Another food bar. And in the bottom here we have 2 packs of expired water purification pills, Oasis brand. There we go. So I'm just going to get this all out and we'll continue. Okay, so here we see the full contents laid out. So just looking through the instructions, and they've got the usual garb on there about having drinking water available before eating the food. Should provide you with sustenance for a few days. Do not drink seawater, and you should purify your fresh water before consuming. Okay, so I'm going to have a look inside this beverage pack here. Okay, so there's some salt. There's quite a lot in here actually. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, 7 of them coffees, Nescafe. There's several salt. Oh, so these are whitener. Don't know if they're dairy or non-dairy. I mean, this ration isn't that old, so they're going to be fine, whatever. Plenty of them. And we have our instant white tea, so that's got the whitener built in. And there is 4 of them. That's our accessory beverage pack. We actually have notches on these. There are our sugars. And just a quick look here. I'm sure you've all seen an OXO cube before. And here's another. So I'm going to get this out on a tray, get some hot water, and try some of this out. Okay, so we're all laid out here. This side we're going to do our coffee. It's a little clumped up, but let's give it a go anyway. Definitely clumped up. Oh, there we go. There's your coffee. Our whitener, also feeling quite clumped. Oh, not too bad actually. It's just compressed in its packet. And a little silver spoon sugar. I may actually add another one of them, as I'm not really a coffee drinker, so sweeten it up, make it a bit more palatable for me. That's that. And on this side we have our instant white tea. That's that. And got some sugar to go in there too. One for luck. In the middle here, we open our stock cube. Actually looks in pretty good nick, to be honest. I think I've had stock cubes in the cupboard for as long as this anyway. Let's just break that up a little bit to help it along. There's salt if we need it, I doubt we will. Let's open up our food bar. Oh, doesn't want to open like that. So inside here it's shrink wrapped. And then inside there's 2 blocks. Slightly sweet smell. I don't know if they're like a compressed cereal or not. There's no kind of ingredients or anything there, so just put them on there. Okay, we've got our hot water. And our emergency stirrer. Incidentally, these handles are not the easiest to put on the emergency mess tin. I only put them on the one side, but you can boil your water in there if you need to. Okay, so first up we're going to try one of these emergency food bars. Quite crumbly as you can see, but in pretty good nick considering. So after one bite, you can immediately tell why it recommends to only eat if you have 3 pints of drinking water a day. This is very dry. I mean, I've had the Chinese ones before, and they were quite palatable compared to this. This is very dry, very powdery. Tastes similar, like a bit of cereal in there, compressed cereal bar type thing. It doesn't taste too bad. It's palatable. It's just very dry. Yeah, so that's definitely enough of that for now. Okay, so I suppose I'll start with the coffee here. It doesn't look like the whitener dissolved particularly well. I mean, I don't usually use whitener, so I don't know how it usually looks. Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with that. With that extra sugar, I could drink it just fine, to be honest. Not being a coffee drinker. That Nescafe is not that strong. Someone would probably use 2 of them who likes coffee, but not me. So let's give this tea a go. Yeah, that's okay. It's nothing to write home about, but for an emergency situation, I'm sure having a cup of tea at all is quite a luxury. So yeah, that'll get you through. And then we've got this beef stock, wasn't it? Oxo cube. Look at that. Yes, this is, I mean, it's basically a normal retail Oxo cube. It's nice, it's salty, beefy. It'll certainly go down well in an emergency situation. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, and just for the fun of it, I'm going to crumble some of this in here. Ooh. Seeing as I've got quite a lot of them, okay, so it's a little unusual, but we've mixed up our Oxo stock and our compressed biscuits. And you can see how dry they were. 3 of them has come out in this kind of thick porridgey kind of thing. So they were slightly sweetened, the bars, and obviously the Oxo is quite savoury, so this could be quite unusual. I suppose you've got to mix it up. I mean, eating them on their own is pretty horrible. Yeah, strangely that works quite well. The sweetness is kind of gone. It just adds a bit of substance to your Oxo, to your stock. Yeah, that's not that bad. I would much rather eat these 2 things in this way. It almost makes it feel more like a meal than how it was. That's a lot better. I don't know if that's what you're meant to do. I very much doubt it, but it's definitely an option. I guess while we're here, we might as well use some of our salt as well. Yeah, they're probably a bit too salty now, but you want to make sure you've got plenty of water available doing that. Yeah, so this has been interesting to look through. It's quite a cool look at something you don't usually get to see. It's very neatly packed, quite practical as well. Definitely would get you through a tough spot. I don't know where having coffee and tea in there is really that necessary. You could have like an energy drink in there or something, as well as a hot drink. But yeah, this has been quite interesting. So this has been an emergency flying ration, RAF and Navy apparently. This is Mark 9 and it's from 2009. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's something a little bit different, and doing one of these reviews inside is a bit different for me as well. If you liked this, check out some of my other videos. I've got other ration reviews and camping videos, plus gear reviews, all sorts. There'll be some on the screen at the moment, I'm sure. Until next time, thanks very much for watching.